It's kind of a tradition here when we get done with Cowboys training camp. We get our good friend Bill Coates here from ESPN East Texas and KTB Radio. And, Bill, we've got to be at camp together this year. Last year we split it up. A lot of fun out here. You've done a great job with the radio stuff. But this Cowboys team, we've talked about it all week. There's some question marks.
Big question marks. I mean, there are things about it that I really like. I think the offensive line has a chance to be really good. I think the offense has a chance to be really good. But in the week that I spent out here, this defense still has a lot of work to do.
Let's go to Romo real quick. A lot of flack about how they're handling his treatment, his rehab, what are they doing, confusion, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line to me, Bill, is he doesn't need to be out here and get himself hurt.
Yeah, he's been here for a decade or more, and so they know what he can do. He needs to be ready for the 49ers and that defense on September 7th. From what I've seen, he still looks a little rusty. He looks still a little stiff, like a guy who just had back surgery, which he did.
This is hard for me to picture because he's such that gunslinger Brett Favre. He gets a lot of comparisons there. Is he that guy that the back's not there what it used to be? Can I adjust how I play quarterback and maybe stand in that pocket and let all these first-round draft picks on the offensive line protect me? Can he adjust?
At this stage in his career, being a veteran, I think he could do it better than, say, Robert Griffin III or even Manziel, depending on how he does. Those guys are young, and they played that way all their lives. Romo was a little bit of that guy 5 years ago, but he's less so now. He can still spin and move when he absolutely needs to, but he has to pick his spots now, so he's going to have to make that transition. I think we've seen him make that transition over the past couple of years.
Back to the defense, I like what I hear from Rod Marinelli. I mean, he's got to be optimistic. This is his time of year to mold these guys how he can. Can it be any better than a year ago?
Yeah, I think it can be better. I think, Tyrone Crawford wasn't here last year. He's a pretty good-looking kid. Nick Hayden's a fairly good-looking kid inside. And I don't know what to make of the linebackers. They're asking Justin Durant or Devontae Holloman or Rolando McClain to come in and play Sean Lee's position in the middle. Bruce Carter didn't prove anything last year. And Mo Claiborne's still got a lot to prove out here. So I think they've got some athletes, but they got to show it.
We got a work in progress.
I don't leave here discouraged for them, but I leave here not knowing much more about the defense than I did when I got here. I'll say that. That doesn't mean that they're going to be awful. They don't have to be great, just decent. And I think the offense would be good enough to make them a fun team, an interesting team to watch this year. Playoff team, I don't know, but they have a chance to be a pretty entertaining bunch.
Fans, get your running shoes on because there's going to be a lot of points scored.
There could be. I mean, they're going to have to score some points. In order to have any success, they're going to have to put up some points this year.
All right, Bill Coates, thank you so much. We appreciate the time. 4 o'clock every day. He's my boss on the radio. He's just a guest on TV, but he's a heck of a guy. Jeff, back to you. We're done in Oxnard, California.